What if I told you that the UK government just made a move that could change the way that you think about staking your crypto? And this is because they have just tweaked a law and it could make life a whole lot easier for crypto investors. So if you're staking or thinking about staking, then you'll want to stick around for this, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what's changed, why it matters, and how it could impact your crypto portfolio. So here's the big news. The UK's HM Treasury has officially amended the law to exclude crypto staking from something called a collective investment scheme, or CIS. Now, why is that important? Well, a CIS is basically a fund that has to follow strict compliance rules, and by excluding staking, the UK is saying we don't need to overcomplicate things. And so this means fewer legal headaches for anyone involved in staking. And also, this new rule goes live at the end of January, so we're not talking years down the road, it's actually happening quite fast. And so this change is actually signalling that the UK wants to be seen as a forward-thinking nation when it comes to crypto, especially in the wake of regulatory crackdowns in other countries. Now, why now? Well, globally, there's been a lot of chatter about regulating crypto more tightly, and we've seen major events like the collapse of certain exchanges and concerns over investor protection. And the UK wants to take a different approach, one that doesn't stifle innovation, but still keeps things under control. And so by tweaking this law, they're kind of signaling that they're open to crypto as long as it operates within a clear, fair framework. And so for anybody who doesn't know, we're just going to go over quickly what exactly is crypto staking. So there's a quick recap here for those who are new to crypto. And staking is when you lock up your crypto to help secure a blockchain network. And then in return, that network issues you rewards. So it's kind of like getting interest on your savings. But here's the thing, because the word staking gets thrown around a lot, and sometimes it just means locking up tokens, and other times it means validating transactions on a network. And the UK government caught onto this and kind of tried to define it clearly. So according to the law, qualifying crypto asset staking means using your crypto in blockchain validation, and it's broad enough that it includes other decentralized technologies and not just blockchains. And that clarity is actually crucial because it gives both investors and businesses confidence in how staking will be treated legally, so there's no more real grey areas. Now, if you've ever staked crypto, then you'll know that there are different types. There's proof of stake, there's delegated proof of stake, and there's other variations as well. And this law is going to cover all forms where your crypto is actively used to maintain network security. So the goal is to try to encourage staking without drowning participants in unnecessary red tape. So since July, the UK government has actually taken a balanced approach to crypto. They want to support innovation without letting things get too wild and too crazy. And initially, they were planning to introduce laws bit by bit, a bit like, rolling out stablecoin regulations first. But now they're aiming for sort of this full crypto regime by 2026. So you can think of it as one big launch rather than sort of piecemeal updates. And until then, the only real crypto rules that are in place are around marketing, some rules on advertising, what you can and cannot advertise in crypto, and also anti-money laundering or AML laws. And so instead of rushing out for these sort of fragmented rules, the UK is taking its time to get things right. And this way, when the full regulatory framework drops, it'll be comprehensive and hopefully minimise the need for constant revisions after. Now, meanwhile, the British government has actually been very busy in the background. This is in the form of the FCA, or the Financial Conduct Authority, which are kind of really an arm of the government. And back in December, they released a roadmap for future crypto regulations. And they're working on rules for crypto listings, disclosures, and preventing market abuse. And so, in other words, they want to create this sort of transparent, well-regulated crypto market that's very much like the old traditional legacy financial world. And but let's not forget that the FCA has been keeping a close eye on crypto promotions in particular, and they've already clamped down on misleading ads. So if you're thinking of promoting a crypto project in the UK, you're going to have to, you had better hope that you'll be playing by the rules. You really must get up to date on what you can and cannot do there, because they are on top of that. And what's interesting is that the UK's approach could set an example for other countries. If they get this right, we might see other nations adopting similar frameworks, because after all, everyone's trying to figure out how to regulate crypto without obviously trying to kill innovation. So now, what does all this mean for you, and how does this impact you? Well, first of all, if you are staking, then this is a win, in my opinion. This exclusion from fund regulations makes things simpler and safer, in my opinion. Secondly, the UK's cautious, but shall we say supportive stance is a good sign. They're giving crypto room to grow whilst also trying to keep bad actors in check. And thirdly, with the FCA's roadmap and the government's long-term plan, the future looks bright, and by 2026 we could see a well-regulated, thriving crypto market in the UK. But let's also not forget that things can change. So if you're involved in crypto, it is worth keeping an eye on any updates. So that's the scoop on the UK's new crypto staking law. What do you think? Does this make you more confident about staking in the UK? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe. We've got plenty more crypto updates coming your way. Thanks for watching. Stay curious, stay invested, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.